Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really hope that you're having a beautiful and an amazing day. So this is a timeless collective reading for all signs. Whenever you hear the messages, when you're meant to receive it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for all of your continued love and support. I really do appreciate it. So all information that you need about the channel can be found in my description box. I am not open for personal readings. So please beware of scammers in the comment section here on YouTube or on any other social media platform. If anyone reaches out to you regarding a reading or any products or services, it is not me. Let's see. So again, this is a general collective reading for all signs. All right. The roles could be reversed. He could be a she could be a he. Please only take the messages that resonate with you. This could be your situation, or this could be the situation of someone that is in your energy knowingly or unknowingly. All right. This may just give you clarity or confirmation about a past situation. So please just use your own discernment. The energy to me feels good. I'm hearing playoffs. I just heard playoffs and crown of glory. Playoffs. I see 414 on the clock. All right. Some of you, this could have something to do with something on your journey, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. What I'm getting, because I heard crown of glory and playoffs, MVP. Okay. So, okay, here's blossoming abundance and the number 3. So what I'm getting here just intuitively is, for some of you, broken heart and blossoming abundance here. I feel like your blossoming abundance. There's deceit here and a broken heart. So something could be significant about, okay, we have 333 here. Some of you could be 33. Heavy emphasis on individuals watching this reading who may be between the ages of 25 and 33. Something could have happened when you were 25. You could be around the age of 33 right now. There's something here about the power of 3. Someone could have possibly tried to do something with you at least 3 different times. I am getting like this high priestess energy here with the goddess of the moon and the 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra. So for some of you, you are either speaking up or speaking out about something that has been done in the dark, or there is a person who has been working in the dark, I feel, who is seeing the truth. There's some type of communication here coming out, possibly about your blossoming abundance or a door to romance here. I do feel like for many of you, there's been a person in your energy, though, who has been extremely deceitful. Yeah, storm warning here. There's a storm warning for someone here who has been very jealous, very envious of a new beginning for you. The woman holding a heart here and the woman holding a coin is here, healer of the ages. So for many of you, yin and yang is here, carrying connections. So you have a person in the background who I feel has been watching and spying on your love life. Someone who possibly has a broken heart, or this is someone who was hoping that you would have a broken heart, or they broke your heart at some point. But the yin and yang is here. So your feminine and masculine energy is being balanced out. It does not matter the sign, but for many of you, it's been a few days since I've been on the channel, but I'm almost certain that one of the last readings I was talking about was feminine and masculine energy being balanced out. So for some of you, you're stepping sort of out of this energy of being just so much in the heart chakra, and you're utilizing your third eye and your throat chakra more. You're seeing the truth about things. So you're starting to say what you mean and mean what you say. I feel like a lot of you too, you are not just working on love, but you're working on your security, your stability, your foundation. There's a lot of changes here. Again, this alchemy, you're balancing things out because you're in this energy right now, being the healer of the ages. You're balancing things out in your life that have caused some type of heartbreak or pain, after some type of envy, jealousy. You know, someone could be resentful, whatever the case is. But there's a storm warning here, I feel, coming from someone who definitely could have been trying to cause issues, especially like in your love life. But someone here has for sure been doing work, I feel, to both your finances and your love life, for sure. And you're about to figure out that someone here had some kind of plot, plan, or strategy all along. I feel like someone was for sure trying to do something with the second chakra here, like to your sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. Like, yeah, this is a contract here. It's like you have a purpose for something here. Something is a part of your life purpose, which is most likely for you to be this healer of the ages. That's a part of your life purpose. And you have this beautiful blossoming abundance that's coming. You have a lot of spiritual protection here. But someone has been trying to like sabotage or even destroy some type of contract that you have with the divine. It's like you're being divinely guided here and protected for a particular journey in your life where there's just something very important for you to do. And it has everything to do with your stability, your security, your finances, your career, as well as your love life. And someone has been trying to alter this out of jealousy, envy, their own personal regret, resentment, or whatever the case is. And I feel like most likely your third eye is opening and you're becoming very aware of this. So a lot of you've experienced some type of major spiritual upgrade due to this storm warning, due to some type of heavy magic manipulation or something in the background. This was all done so that you could transmute this energy, okay? Because you are going into the door to romance with this blossoming abundance. And there's a caring connection here. So you have someone that I'm hearing adores you. Getting back to what I heard at the very beginning, though, crown of glory. So you have like a crown of glory on you, and it's like the playoff. So the playoff, this means that there's been an ongoing game here. There's been a battle between you and someone else, most likely in the spiritual realm, I'm gonna say. Like some kind of spiritual warfare or battle has been going on. I feel that a lot of you're about to be crowned like the MVP, the most valuable player at this point. And it's like someone wants to show up. What I'm really getting is you have an energy of someone who honestly thought that they were going to beat you. This is someone who is, they're your opposition. I don't want to say competition, but they feel like they're your competition. I don't feel like you're competing with this person. But it's time now for the playoffs, and someone already knows that you're going to win. Not only will you win, but you will be crowned as the MVP. And it's like someone is sort of, this is real sneaky and crafty. Someone here knows that they have been beat by you. And it's almost like they now want to come and be front row at your game. And they want to see you receive like your blessings. They want to come now and play for your team. Or they may know that they can't be on your team, but they want to still be there to see you be successful. So you guys need to be careful of people coming around you now who, they want to pat you on the back. They want to give you kudos. They want to act like they've been with you shooting in the gym the whole time, but they've never shown up to a practice. They've never had an encouraging word. They've never sent the care package. They just haven't been on this journey. So be mindful of the bandwagon jumpers, because this gives me the energy of a lot of people who have come out of a very difficult time. And you have individuals now, this could be new people or old, both. For many of you, that are coming in now and they want to act as if they are giving you praise, but these are the same people who were in the background, I feel, trying to make things difficult for you. Yeah. Someone here has watched you have some type of level up or success. Here's again the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So there's a feminine energy here of someone, I feel, who, I don't know if for some of you this is some type of third party situation that involves a masculine. There's a masculine energy that I'm feeling, but it's very quiet, which is interesting. The masculine energy that I'm picking up on is very quiet. So this could be for some of you someone that you're not in contact or communication with. You may not know this person yet, but it's like you've been targeted. Your fertility, your abundance, your security, your stability everything about you in your life has been targeted by someone who is very angry. This Queen of Swords is giving someone that is very angry. The Page of Swords is here in the reverse. My cards are never really in the reverse, but for some reason all of these cards are in the reverse, so my deck is just upside down, I guess. But no, there's some cards here. Ten of Swords, Four of Wands is not in the reverse. So the worst of something is over. The Star isn't in the reverse. Like the worst of something is over here. But someone has lost all of their power. Okay, so someone's powers that they've been using possibly for evil, I feel has been stripped. Someone has been stripped of their power or whatever type of authority that they thought they had. Page of Swords is in the reverse. So with the Page of Swords being here in the reverse and the Six of Swords, it's sort of like someone here, I feel, thought that they were going to, someone thought that they were going to stop a person and offer this masculine energy from coming towards you so that you would not receive this Ace of Pentacles, and the Devil is here in the reverse. So someone was, they felt like they were certain about the fact that they were going to be able to cause like an ending or a tower moment in your life when it comes to this new beginning. Someone wanted you to stay in some type of karmic situation here. So you have this King of Cups energy that's coming. This is a person who has love and emotions for you. You know, this could be someone that's in your life that you're not in communication with. For some of you, this is a brand new person. You haven't met them, but this is the energy coming towards you. Someone could have been looking into your life with this Page of Swords energy, and they knew that there was a very significant offer coming your way, and they've been in the background trying to do something to stop or block this from coming towards you. Someone here has for sure been competing, like they wanted to win at all costs. But what I'm seeing here is, if there was some type of teamwork or collaboration that was done, especially with the recent new moon, the new moon in Pisces, you know, is the 12th sign of the zodiac. That marks the end. This is the Omega. We're going into Aries season next, and I keep talking about this because it's extremely important. It's like the end of the season. Okay, you're in the final stages. Like I said, the playoffs. Okay, the playoffs are here. The collaboration that has been done against you with this moon energy here in the dark, or the illusions or whatever. Pisces energy could be like the moon or the hangman or whatever. All of the illusions here is over. Something here is not balanced. And the reason why this situation isn't balanced is because you are already in your life purpose. You're already healing. You've already been crowned with this you're already wearing the crown of glory, because that's what I heard at the beginning. The crown of glory, you've already been crowned. So you're past the initiation phase. So maybe some of this stuff would have worked if you were still being initiated, but you're already past it. Like you've already received. It's like with the playoffs, you know, if you go to a playoff game, the final game, obviously the trophy for the MVP is already there. You know, if you go to any award show, the Grammys or anything, just think about that. Like the votes they're already in. There's already a trophy there with your name on it. So the game is over. Like you've already won something here. And the whole point of someone was in the background was to cause a lot of turbulence, is what I'm hearing here, because here's the Nine of Cups and the Temperance, and I'm being very drawn to the water here, which is about emotions. Someone wanted to cause a lot of emotional turbulence and like instability for you, because it probably would have been easier then for them to do work to keep you in this toxic cycle. See, when you are off kilter emotionally, everything is off. Your spiritual practices, your routines, your habits, everything. Someone was hoping that if they threw enough negative energy at you, that it would cause you to be stuck and delayed and unable to move into this blossoming abundance. But that's not what happened here. You're the High Priestess. You already have the crown of glory here. Yeah. Interesting. This King of Wands is here. For some of you, this could be a masculine. This masculine energy for some of you could be male or female. This is actually a female, but on this card, she looks very masculine. This could be male or female, but it's like someone here is looking at the fact that you're a high priestess and you are very much protected. So even when you are feeling like you're at a stalemate, at a crossroads, you're still highly, highly protected. I feel though that for some of you, for many of you, this is an actual woman, okay? But this is a very masculine woman. What this person was hoping and expecting was, with the Three of Wands here, was that with all of the instability that they cause in your life, it will throw you off of this journey of being the Empress. Someone wanted to make sure that you somehow were seen as an Empress in the reverse. So again, going back to the Queen of Pentacles with the rabbits here, somebody either, and also what I'm getting here, the Queen of Pentacles is sort of like pre-Empress energy to me. Like, the only thing that you may be missing is, you know, like a new business or a partnership. There's something that if you can receive something from this pentacle here, it's going to make you the Empress. All right. So somebody has been, and here is the Ace of Pentacles right here, but what's in front of it is the Devil. So there was something blocking you from this Ace of Pentacles. A lot of you, this Ace of Pentacles for you, it is perhaps a partnership, whether it's romantic or business. There's a partnership here that's going to put you in the position of being an actual Empress. Okay, so you're embodying Empress energy, but to make you an official Empress, meaning that you're going to have to be, for some, an actual spouse, a partner, or a parent, whether male or female. There was something standing in the way of this. Okay, this could have been a friend, family member, a lover, boss, anybody, but someone has been in your energy. And what I am getting is, for many of you, this is a very masculine fit, like female here. Could definitely be a fire sign, does not have to be. That would be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. But this person has been waiting on, this person could have also paid a lot of work, made a deal with the Devil. They could have paid like top dollar. And now it's bringing me back to a reading about someone here paying top dollar for some very, very heavy black magic to be done on a person. But again, you're a high priestess and an Empress. Something about you has been hidden from this person. And what could have been hidden from this person is the fact that you are an Empress or you are a high priestess. You're being shielded from something that this person is doing. Some of you, like I said, you have a very big pentacle here. So this could be, for some, it could be a child, it could be a business, something that you yourself are carrying that's a part of your spiritual contract. It has to be protected. You may not know what this is just yet. For some of you, it definitely could be you're supposed to have a child, like I said, or start a business or whatever it is, but it's something, it's divinely guided, therefore it's being divinely protected. Yeah. See, the Page of Pentacles is here. Somebody just did not want you to see the truth, or someone didn't want a person to see the truth about you, is what I'm saying also. Because if this is a situation of like a third party situation, even if you're not involved with anyone, just the energy of someone coming towards you who could be a divine partner, you're supposed to receive an offer here, and someone did not want anyone to ever see the truth about you. The Queen of Cups is here in the reverse, and then you have the King of Cups. So again, someone, what they were hoping is that a Queen and a King of Cups, and these are water signs, but you don't have to be a water sign. Someone was hoping that by throwing out all of this storm-like energy, all of this turbulence and interference here, that two people would never see the truth about one another, and they would never work together to end some type of karmic cycles in their lives. Now, I have been channeling like a divine couple who I don't feel are together, but they've been doing a lot of work in the spirit realm together. And they may not even be aware of one another just yet, It's because they're clearing out all of this karmic energy. Someone here is facing judgment. They're facing karma though for what they've done. This could be a Cancer person here, but someone has already made the final decision to move forward. I also feel too that for many of you, again, going back to the crown of glory or the crown of victory, you being crowned and awarded is like, I'm just going to say like God's most valuable player. Someone is receiving karma as well as you. You're receiving, for many of you, good karma, while someone else is going to be receiving bad karma for what they have done, because you were able to make it through. Everyone has free will. So if you would have given into whatever this situation is, or not continue to really have that faith in the Most High, when you found yourself at this like Two of Swords energy at a crossroads and you saw that something was a stalemate, had you given up this person, they would have successfully kept you in some type of cycle. But because you changed, I'm hearing your habits, because you kept practicing, because you kept going to the gym, because I'm seeing basketball. Somebody here may play basketball, they may really like basketball. But because is right now like the season for playoffs, I believe it may be. I don't know. I don't follow sports, but I think that this is typically like playoff season. And let me just say this. For some of you, the playoffs is not the end. It's not the final game. So when it comes to whatever practices you chosen to implement or to integrate to assist you in this spiritual warfare that you're going through, don't let up. Okay? If you hear a reading and it's like, oh yeah, things are going good, don't stop what you're doing. You have to keep going. Because the enemy is always lurking to see when you're going to let up. No, you're going to have to keep your foot on your enemy's neck at all times. Yeah, so something here is moving forward. So whatever you've been doing, I feel like it's working for you. So if you've implemented some type of way of protecting yourself or whatever the case may be, you need to continue doing that, because it's clearly working for you. And someone is very disappointed. Okay, the Five of Cups is here and behind it is the Emperor. So someone is very disappointed, I feel, because you have this like you're very organized and you're being very logical about something. I also feel too that someone is very disappointed that if they've been doing work perhaps on a divine masculine that is going towards a divine feminine, someone is disappointed that this masculine is not under some type of illusion, and they're moving very quickly away from all of the chaos, the conflict, and the illusions, and they're choosing love. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's here. The Ace of Cups is here. Wow. Now these cards here are in the reverse, but I don't want to read them in the reverse. It's like everything is fine is here in the reverse. I feel like everything is fine as long as you continue to be in this Emperor energy. So this could be a message directly for a divine masculine right now. Divine masculine, if you are putting your guards up to a karmic energy in your life that has been trying to keep you stuck and bound, you need to keep doing that. Okay? If you're keeping your distance from someone, if you're speaking up, speaking out, if you're implementing certain spiritual practices or whatever you're doing to create space, distance, or boundaries with someone, you need to keep doing that, because that's the only thing that's going to protect you from the chaos and the conflict that someone is sending. Someone here is for sure doing a lot of hacking, spying, and watching of a divine masculine, as well as the person that this divine masculine may be going towards. Yeah, because that means that it's going to be the end of some type of family connection or dynamic here that this karmic energy wants to keep in place. The Ten of Cups is here in the reverse, and the Six of Wands. And here is the Tower. The Tower is in the reverse. So this is something that cannot be stopped. This is a very superficial, fake and phony type of family dynamic that's happening, and someone does not want this to come to an end. They do not want this Emperor to go towards this new love, because it means that whatever life or lifestyle they have is going to crash and burn. But this is something here, it cannot be stop. The tower is in the reverse. This is going to happen. The divine is coming in, ensuring that someone here is being left out in the cold. This could be someone from a person's past that's being left out in the cold. So this could be a divine feminine and or masculine who either one of them or both of them have left people out in the past. And because we're now, like I said, at the end of our last lunar year, okay, here in Pisces season and about to go into Aries season, which will be divine masculine season going into the spring, it seems like there's a lot of counterparts, just the entire collective of divine feminines and masculines who are turning their back to all karmic energy, friends, family, ex-lovers, hidden enemies and everything, and we're in the playoffs. So everyone is playing to win now, and that means that, you know, yeah, you're tired, you're getting weak, you're getting weary and worried even, but you have to keep going. There's a masculine here who has left someone out in the cold or is about to, and it's going to be a permanent ending. And that means that someone here is for sure about to block a person, both in the 3D and the 5D. Like someone is possibly, you know, blocking someone's number, changing their phone number, cutting all ties with a person so that there's very limited interaction between them and another person. Now, of course, some people have been married, they have kids or whatever, but even in that case, I feel someone is choosing to have like a middleman, a third party to, I'm hearing, administer certain things. So this is a situation, because I'm seeing people pick up kids right now. This is a situation where someone is getting like a family member or a friend to be there to have, for one, like a mediator, but also having someone to ensure that there is no contact. Someone could even be going as far as to getting like a restraining order against the person because of the way someone is acting now because of a breakup or a separation or divorce or whatever this is. Because someone is upset that they can no longer spy on a person. So whatever someone was doing before, and here's the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, someone can no longer hack or spy or watch and monitor a person, and they're very upset about it. And look at what we have here. You have the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Strength card in the reverse. This is 100% a fire sign. This is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, heavy Leo energy. I'm not picking on Leos, but you have Leo and Virgo here. Okay, this could be a Leo and a Virgo person working together. Okay, this could be 2 to 3 people working together, but someone here has been doing a lot to try and block or bind a person from going towards, I feel, this Nine of Pentacles energy. Someone, yeah, here you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Magician. Someone here has been, and the Death card, someone here has been doing some type of death magic to ensure that this person who's in this Nine of Pentacles energy, which is probably this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, because here is this Queen of Swords, this angry energy. So you have a karmic feminine out here, going back to, like I said before, the King of Wands. This is a very masculine woman. I feel for a lot of people, could definitely be a Leo or an Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm getting Leo. This is all Leo energy. Okay. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of stuff coming out here. This also could be a couple that's doing this. This could be a couple of 2 people who are both, they may not even be in a romantic relationship. They come out in readings oftentimes as a couple. These 2 individuals may not be in a romantic relationship. The reason why these 2 people come out as a couple in readings is because I feel for a lot of people, this is actually the energy of a male and a female practitioner. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying, because I see it in a lot of people's readings just by reading the title. Oh, it's a karmic couple. That could very well be the case. Some of you are going through a divorce, a separation, and your, you know, ex-lover or spouse or whomever, they're in a relationship with someone now, and they're both like targeting you and attacking you. That's true. Some of you, though, there is if you're going towards a divine partnership, you have a person in your life, most likely from your past, as well as the person that you are about to connect to. You both are dealing with practitioners. This is a lot of past life energy, and it's a very important union here that's coming together, or else there wouldn't be so many attacks. But then for some of you, you have a practitioner who is now reaching out to get help from another practitioner. That's the reason why they're coming out in these readings together. And these people are fire signs, most likely, or they have fire heavily aspected in their chart. They are for sure doing death magic and rituals, most likely on your love and your finances. And they are probably using a lot of fire magic. Okay. The Seven of Wands is here in the reverse. These people are wanting to catch you when you are off guard. They do not want you to have protection. Okay. The Knight of Cups is here in the reverse. Now, I just want you to see the cards. The Knight of Cups is in the reverse, but the Four of Wands is in the upright, and it's right behind it is the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. Yeah. So there you have it. That's the storyline right there. Someone wants an offer that's coming towards you to be in the reverse. They don't want a person to come towards you because it's a forever thing. The Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles here and the Eight of Swords. So it's being revealed to you now because you have this crown of victory, the crown of glory, that you are indeed a golden child, that you are supposed to have this victory and success when it comes to your firm foundation, when it comes to having abundance in all areas of your life. This is a marriage and then a commitment here. This is you having a legacy with someone. Someone did not want you to see this. This could be someone that has been doing this to you since you were a child, or this person is very childish, or for some of you, you're dealing with some type of generational hex or curse where there has been some type of root work or something that was done unbeknownst to you that has been the reason why you are being blocked from having the security, the stability, and the abundance in your life. So you have the woman holding a coin and the woman holding a heart out here. So for many of you, it could be a situation where when your finances are good, love is non-existent. Or when love is good, your finances aren't good. Or you could be meeting partners and it's like you meet a partner and they're financially stable, but they're emotionally unavailable. Or you meet a partner, they can give you all of the emotional availability, but you know, they're struggling financially. There's always some type of imbalance here. This is because there's been something done in the background. Okay. There's something that has been done in the background. For some of you, this is someone like it's a close friend or family member. This person I feel is for sure holding, like they're housing some type of entity. But the problem is, and I've been trying to tap into this for several weeks, if not months now, and I know we're getting to the end of it. Many of you, I've talked to you a lot about how with generational hexes and curses or ancestral trauma, things like that, how it works. You carry that in your DNA. So when you go out into the world, as I said a few weeks ago about you renouncing yourself from contracts, even the contract that you have with your family, when you go out into the world, people are attaching themselves to the sins and the iniquities of your forefathers and foremothers, which is in your DNA. Until you do the spiritual work to understand that, hey, I don't want to be a part of the part of my family that attracts narcissism, you will attract narcissism constantly. Or whatever it may be. You will attract narcissism or poverty, whatever is stopping you or blocking you in your life until you decide to detach yourself from it. Okay, so for many of you, there could have been like an entity in your bloodline or a hex, a curse, or whatever, and it's constantly coming after you. But out in the world, there are people who are connecting themselves to you because of whatever this is in your ancestry, in your DNA, or whatever it may be. So you're dealing with something karmic, perhaps in your family, in your lineage, in your bloodline, your ancestry, whatever. But then in the 3D reality, you have people who are still connecting to you because of that. Okay, so it's like you're sort of doing like a double mission here. You're clearing out some type of generational curse, but you're also breaking a karmic cycle in this lifetime that you have with certain people. So as you're releasing people from your past, those people from your past, they were connected to an older version of you that was still under a contract with like your ancestors that allow certain negative energy to connect to you. Now that you're vibrating on a different frequency, you should no longer be attracting that same type of energy, but you still have to clear that energy out. I really hope this is making sense. Okay, so it's like most people in the collective, you could be an empath. Your family could have had several people who were narcissistic. Because you're attached to that family, even though you're an empath, you'll go out and you will attract a lot of narcissistic people. Now that you're doing the work, you're renouncing yourself from those pacts or agreements that you made in a past life or whatever happened. You should be confident that when you meet people now, they won't be narcissistic. But you still have to pretty much clear out every single narcissist that's in your life. You cannot, like, there can be no more connection between those people. So you have to close all portals, timelines, and everything that will allow those energies to connect to you. You literally have to just change your frequency completely. Okay? So you have good things coming in, but most likely you're mirroring like a counterpart as well. For those of you who are interested in, you know, a counterpart like connection with someone, those of you who want to go into a physical union with, you know, a soulmate, a twin flame, whatever title you want to give to it, whether you've met that person or not, you and that person both are probably doing the same thing, which is clearing out old karmic debts that I really feel a lot of people, these karmic debts come from your family. Okay. So yeah. It says the person causing negativity is an air sign. So that's Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But it says spirit team, your ancestors, angels, spirit guides, gods, goddesses, they all have your back. All right. So the very first card that came out here was the Queen of Swords, which is an air sign. So you have a Queen of Swords person here. Some of you have a person, if it's not you, it's someone that you are connected with right now or connecting to. There is an air sign person, Libra, Aries. Libra, Aries could be significant because I said it. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, who could be constantly attacking like a Queen of Pentacles. Now, keep in mind when we say any sign, this could be anywhere in the person's chart. It may not be their sun sign. They may not be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. They could have that as a rising sign or in their Mars or somewhere just, you know, heavily aspected in their chart. But for some of you, I do feel that the person that perhaps has been causing the most issues in your life, they could have air and fire heavily aspected in their chart. For some of you, the person that's doing a lot of this, they are an air sign or a fire sign, and they could have the help of a earth sign, specifically like a Virgo or a Capricorn. So because, like I said, for some of you, it's you and someone that you're connected to or you're about to connect with, you're going through the same thing. Whoever these people are who's sending the negative energy, I'm seeing like what's in their charts. They are air. Hold on. I'm getting like someone here who could be like a Virgo. They have like a Virgo and Aquarius highly aspected in their chart. Okay. I'm also seeing an energy of someone who has like Capricorn and Leo heavily aspected in their chart. Someone could also have Gemini somewhere heavily aspected in their chart. These are the signs that I'm seeing that could be sending out like this bad juju. All right. But it doesn't, like I said, it could be any sign. You could be any sign. They could be any sign. Pay attention, I would say, more to the storyline that rhymes. Don't pay attention to the sign. Pay attention to the storyline. Okay. because the signs don't matter. Everyone has different signs in their charts, and anyone can shapeshift and appear to be like a particular sign. And that will throw you off. These people who are constantly working against you, they are extremely skilled at shapeshifting and cloaking themselves. So don't get caught up on the signs or the genders in any reading. So someone is hating on your spiritual or psychic gifts. Cycles of bad luck. Yeah. So someone here has been trying to ensure that you have several cycles of bad luck. All right. Let's see. Judging your spiritual religious choices. You guys, I don't know why I'm getting, but I feel so strong that for some of you, this is like a person in your family, like dating very, very far back. For many of you that may have made like some type of deal with the devil or an entity. I'm also getting a very, there's a serious battle between people who are religious and those who are spiritual. Also, for some of you, this could be a situation where you are spiritual and you could come from a family of spiritualists. Because you're choosing to be all light and love, and maybe they were into the bad juju, they could be upset about this. So like I always say, and on my channel, I try to be as truthful and honest as I possibly can. How can I say this? A lot of people, they glorify ancestors. Okay. Let me tell you something. You will need to do your own research. You have passed on loved ones, angels, guides, ancestors. When you start tapping yourself into different energies, opening up different portals, and this is whether you choose to do tarot or any other type of divination, you need to be mindful that when you carry a certain type of light, you will attract good, bad, evil, and ugly. Every ancestor that you have is not for you. Many of them will work against you. And I understand that now, especially in the tarot community or the spiritual community, everybody glorifies ancestors and talking to the dead. You don't always know who or what you are talking to if in fact you have not been given, as I said before, that crown of glory. If you are not a skilled medium, if you are not truly a high priestess, if you do not know what you are tapping into, stay out of it. Stop opening up these doors and portals to people, places, things, and situations that you do not know how to handle when it's time for you to walk through the door. Because for some of you, you're invoking ancestors and everything else, and you have ancestors who do not like what you're doing on your journey, because that means that you're going to break a generational curse. That means that their energy can no longer survive. A lot of you don't think about that, and I'm gonna be honest. A lot of readers, they don't talk about. All you hear is ancestors. All of your ancestors don't like you. Some of your ancestors were the ones that was doing really heavy black magic and bad juju in the past, and that's why your life is cursed today. So here you come trying to heal and transmute negative energy. You're in a battle with some of your own ancestors. If it's not your actual ancestors, you're battling up against the entities that some of your ancestors have worked with in the past. They're not actually trying to assist you at this point. They're actually they're working against you. You have here, look, feminine hater. As I said before, there's a very masculine woman somewhere in this mix. This person could be here, but as above, so below. If you dealt with it in a past life, or if it's in your family, it's showing up in your friendships, your relationships, and your family right now. Everything is a tool of ascension. Everything is there. It's nothing but a prop. Everything that you see here in the earth realm is just a prop of what is going on in the spirit realm, if you have the spiritual eyes to see it. Putting negative thoughts in your head causing you hot and cold body flashes. causing you to act out of character and have emotional mood swings. Someone here, yes, look at that, sending you dark spirits, demons to work against you and to attack you. I feel that a lot of people, you have people in your family, most likely, for some of you, or someone that you're dealing with, who was at some point very much involved in doing bad juju. Okay? Perhaps especially like heavy voodoo, death, magic type of rituals. Before you can get to this major upgrade in your life as the chosen one, as the golden child, you have to pretty much get this person out of their spot. And for some of you, this is like a matriarch. You're going to have to push them out the way on a spiritual level because they're still controlling the family. They don't like the fact that you are choosing to use whatever you know as far as religion or your spiritual practices for good. And until you do things the way that they want, they're purposely trying to cause you several cycles of bad luck. Because this person knows that the playoffs are here and you're being labeled as MVP. For some of you, this could be generational or ancestral. But for some of you, this is a friend. This is a family member. You have people both in the 3D and the 5D who are upset that you're being crowned. They are working against you. There is jealousy, envy, retaliation, and everything. It says here to take a spiritual bath, but someone does not like the fact that you're in this feminine, divine type of energy. Feminine hater here, this could be a man who hates the fact that you're in this feminine energy. This could also be a woman who is hating the fact that perhaps you come off as like a feminist. There's someone here, I feel, that does not like the fact that you're just in your power, just period. Someone doesn't like that. This could be in your family. Let's say if you come from a very religious family, you could have someone from several generations back that does not like the fact that you are choosing to be more spiritual instead of religious. And they could be working against you, sending you a lot of bad luck. What they're trying to do is to pretty much like make you think that by you being spiritual, especially if you have the gift to see and understand that those that are in this realm and in other realms are not good, they're trying to block that from you. They don't want you to know the truth about who they actually are or who they were in your family. So this to me, what the energy that I'm picking up, it does not feel like a living. I'm for sure tapping into someone who is no longer here. For a lot of people, this person is trying to keep some type of secret of who they were or what they did in the family to cause all of these cycles of bad luck, maybe for you and other people in your family. And they're working against you. They're sending attacks to you in the spirit to attack you, to break you down so that you will stop trying to go towards this love and light. It's like here in the 3D, people haven't been able to convince you to be dark. So now you have a person, an entity really, in the spirit realm that's trying to force you to conform to being either very like a very dark spiritualist or extremely religious. Whatever you have to be that will stop you from seeking truth is what this thing or whatever is trying to do. This person, if this is like a deceased loved one or something like that, when they were alive, they practiced a lot of black magic. They did a lot of like stuff in the dark. They probably hid it from a lot of people, but now that you are in the family and you're coming out as like this seer or whatever, you're being targeted and challenged by this person. And this person probably worked with an entity in the past. So now this entity and this person are both after you. because they don't want anything to change. So be mindful. Oh my goodness, look at this. I cannot make this up. It says causing you to act out of character, irrational emotions, and mood swings. And look at what's underneath it. Blocked crown chakra. They want you to be very irrational and to second guess yourself constantly. To be very irrational. That will cause you to grow crazy or not want to be around other people. This could be someone who has mental health issues. They want you to be like them. You know, this reminds me of like it's like an angry spirit, like someone here who they could have had like mental health issues, or they were just facing certain challenges in their life, and they could have been practicing dark magic or something like that. They could have actually unknowingly made a devil with something. I said made a devil. Made a deal with the devil, and it's like they're stuck to it, and they want you stuck. For some of you, to be honest with you, this could be something where someone could have pretty much like offered you up to the like an entity as a sacrifice. I don't know if they did it on purpose or not. That doesn't matter. But someone is in a has created a contract to completely stop you, sabotage you, and ruin you. It says that you need to practice a return to sender protection ritual, because someone here is trying to cause like a freak accident because they don't like your values and your morals on making decisions. Okay? Somebody does not like the decisions that you're making in life. Wow. Tiger's eye. Helps with grounding, protection, self-confidence, inner strength, willpower, clarity. Can't stand your grind and your hustle. Business rival here. This is a trickster spirit. It says unintentional. They don't realize they are sending you the evil eye with their words or actions. This person has a blocked heart chakra. They're a copycat. Yeah. So you're needing to set intentions to break some type of hex that's been, someone has possibly hexed you. It says your ex is preying on the downfall of your new love interest. So someone could have, like I said, like tried to curse or hex you and or the person that's coming into your life. Or for some of you, the person that is in your life or coming into your life, someone from their past is sending negative juju towards you. This reading, you guys, there's like 6 or 7 different strong scenarios that's coming up. You're going to have to discern which one you really resonate with, because I am picking up for some of you, this is happening directly to you. Some of you, you're kind of caught up in the crossfire. It's coming at you indirectly because of someone that you're connected to energetically. Now, you being connected to someone energetically, that could be a romantic person, that could be a friend, family member, or whomever. Some of you right now, you need to just be very, very careful of everyone that you deal with. Not saying that you need to be super paranoid and go into isolation, but you just need to really protect your energy right now, because again, it's like if you have something that looks good and promising that's going on with a friend, a family member, or a lover, there's someone either in your life or in their life that is sending a lot of negativity towards you and this person. Anything else? Yep. Jealous of the attention that you receive from others. For some of you, like I said, this could be anybody. This could be a friend, family member, or a lover. Yeah. Someone doesn't like the fact that you're spiritual and that you have psychic gifts, and it's saying here you already know who this person is. You know this person, all right? Someone does not like your decision making, and they feel like you making these decisions is coming from, it's due to your heightened intuition and your connection with God, whatever your source or creator is that you believe in. Someone feels like if you would stop going towards this spiritual path or journey, you wouldn't be able to see the truth of who they are or the truth of what they're doing in your life. So they're trying to sabotage everything in your life to make you sit down and conform to being how they are. Is what, and like I said, this could be one person or several people in your life as well as in the life of someone that you're connected to or that you're about to connect with. That's the best way I can kind of sum this up. Hold on, I have two different decks here. Let's see. I think this deck is called Cracking the Code. Yeah, somebody, they don't like your intuition. They feel like if you weren't so intuitive, if you weren't a psychic, if you were not a feminist, or if you weren't a man who supports like strong, independent women or something like that, then you wouldn't constantly be. Someone doesn't want you to block them out, and they feel like your strength is a problem. So this is an extremely narcissistic person. Your strength and your wisdom and insight is too much for them. Okay. It says here, this is somewhat government and politics. Involving or dealing with the government could also involve something political. Shooting your shot. Didn't I say earlier something about playoffs? Sneaky. Family trauma. This could be, for some, this could be an actual man who wants to shoot their shot. This person could be dealing with a lot of trauma, either due to their family from childhood, or they're currently experiencing issues in a family dynamic right now. This person is very sneaky, okay? And with this police line, do not cross, this person could be doing something illegal even, and being very sneaky, trying to, this person is possibly watching you. This person is doing something illegal to watch you, to stalk you, to hack you, to spy on you, because you removed yourself from a situation. This person connected to you possibly though through some type of family trauma. So there's probably a cord that connects you and this person because of family trauma. So oftentimes when a narcissist and an empath are connected, you desire the same thing, but it's a trauma bond. So because you now are growing, you don't carry that same trauma bond. So it's pushing this person out of your life and out of your energy. So if you walked away from this person has started to do something illegal, I feel, to try to connect to you. This person is doing something also to make you think about them and contemplate on whether or not you made the right decision in ghosting them. This is someone also, they're not showing their face. Okay, intimacy is here. And then a male relative. Whoa. An older man is here in lawsuit. Okay. Yikes. Okay. I'm not going to say, wait a minute, because there's a card here. Someone is carrying a lot that they need to let go of. And then you have here meditation. And here is a man. Whew, okay. So for some of you, you are dealing with a man specifically. This man could be in feminine or masculine energy. This person could be carrying a lot of baggage from a situation, from some type of family trauma that involves an older man. So this person could pretty much be very angry. Okay, wow. This reading just went like to a very specific story. So something here needs to come out. There's a man specifically. I mean, it doesn't have to be a man. It could be a man or a woman There's someone here who has trauma dealing with an older man who is possibly a relative, and this is some type of sexual trauma, I feel. They're carrying the baggage from this situation. Someone here could actually be in law, government, or politics. So what I'm getting here is there's a person here who has possibly been violated by someone who is in law, government, or politics in some type of way. They haven't been able to voice anything because of this older man's position. Someone here has been threatened to be silent. That's the reason why the throat chakra and the third eye are out here. Someone has been forced to be silent about speaking up or speaking out about the trauma that they experienced, possibly from like an older, wealthy man or something like that. And this person now has become very sneaky, mean, angry, and obsessed with people, especially women, I feel, who are like feminists, who are strong and independent. This person does not like anyone who uses their voice because they did not use their voice. Okay. This person is someone that you removed yourself from, I feel. You may have encouraged this person to start meditating or whatever. And this person, I feel now, has decided to work against you. I'm talking to a feminine, more women. You have an ex or someone in your life now who could have been violated. They never stepped up and used their voice. And because you use your voice and your spiritual eyes to see things, and because this person fears that you may see the truth about the baggage that they're carrying, this person has started to work against you, to retaliate against you. And they could even be going into connections with other people and trying to hurt you or harm you, both physically and spiritually, because you may have love coming towards you. For some of you, you have a person coming towards you, and they could be like some type of public figure or something like that. This person, though, is very sneaky. Also, I'm getting, for some of you, there's a person in your life. I'm picking up more than, I'm channeling a lot of different masculines. Some of you have a person who is trying to pull you in energetically. They're using meditation and visualization to try and draw you in. This person is very sneaky. They're doing this so that they can try and shoot their shot because they're not confident about coming towards you. This person always wears a mask, but they're doing, so it's like you have a person out here that's like trying to work against you. And then for some of you, you have a person who is like doing love spells to try to get you to come to them. But this person, I'm assuming that they are afraid that you're going to shoot them down because they're carrying baggage about things that happened to them possibly in the past when either they violated someone or someone violated them. Someone here is carrying like a very big secret. But they're being sneaky in how they're trying to like get your attention or bring you back in. And I feel that when this person, when you don't do what this person wants energetically, they attack you. You have here a new car, and an upcoming holiday may be important. Holiday new car. So some of you could have received a new car. You may be getting like a new car if you have a birthday coming up or something like that. But you have an energy vampire here. This person is sucking up your energy. And look, family man is in the reverse. Somebody here is really hiding a lot. This person could appear to be someone that's like a family person. This person is actually an energy vampire. And you have the ex here that is in the reverse. Male relative is in the reverse. Maternity figure is in the reverse. Celebration is in the reverse. So this person could be into like stocks and investments. They may travel a lot. Oh my gosh. Narcissist, conversation and model, popularity and fame, hacker. Wow. Puzzle. This person is confused about a situation involving a paternal figure. And they could be dealing with an ex. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of getting tired of channeling this because I, there's a lot of details coming out, but this isn't everyone's story. So you'll have to take out of this entire reading which situation applies to you. Um, I don't know why I'm getting so many. This is a man, okay? This is more, but it's more than one man. One man here, or it could be the same person. Someone here has a lot of guilt about either something that they did in the past or something that was done to them. Okay? I feel like this person wants to have a family. They're very confused about a situation with you, like why you're not, like why aren't they able to break you down? This person does not like what you, this person doesn't like the fact that you're spiritual. They don't like the fact that you can see. This person is very afraid of what you know about them. So this could be a person for some of you who is doing a lot of work on your spiritual gifts and psychic gifts and abilities because they are frightened by how much you know about them. This person wants to cover up a lot of stuff that they have done. They're a part of maybe some type of secret group or society. They could be a part, definitely a lot of people who are, considered affluent or elite. They could have people who work in government, politics, or law that, is helping them in covering things up or, helping them to ensure that somebody here is something with conversations. This person is having conversations with very beautiful men and or women, especially when they go on vacation. This person is just somebody, you guys, they have a very hidden life. This person is living some type of secret lifestyle. They're extremely narcissistic. I do feel like this is someone who may be wealthy, and they deal with a lot of other wealthy individuals. This person is carrying a lot of baggage, though, of something that was done to them in their family. And I feel that they may actually be interested in you, but they're an energy vampire. You're being protected from this person because they're not a family person that like you probably want for your life. So it's not going to be best for you to celebrate with this person. I feel like Spirit is saying you don't need to be friends with this person. You have your maternal figure. For some of you, there's a maternal figure, there's a male friend you have, and an ex. Or in this entire situation, especially if you resonate with the part where I said it's you and someone you're connecting with. So if it's not like a maternal figure in your life or a male friend, okay, Spirit is making this clear to me. If all of these attacks are happening for you and like a counterpart, whether they're in your life or they're coming into your life, there could be a divine masculine who has a maternal figure and a male friend that's working against them. Divine feminine, you have an ex working against you. There's a divine masculine out here who has a friend that they deem as like brother, best friend. That's a snake. They also have a maternal figure, someone that they look at like a mother figure. This could be their like ex-mother-in-law or a godmother, an aunt, or someone. They have two people in their life that's working against them. These people don't want this masculine to go towards a high priestess divine feminine because they're afraid of what this high priestess divine feminine is going to know about them. And they don't want to lose this masculine. Divine feminine, you still have an ex that's in your energy. This ex feels like they're well-to-do. They look good. They may come to you and say that they can buy you a new car. So for an upcoming holiday, a birthday or something like that, they may offer to buy you a car or like a high priced item or something. They don't understand why you're not giving them attention. I feel like this person is practicing a lot of meditation and visualization. They're being very sneaky in how they're choosing to pursue you. Be careful also, because for some of you, you could have, this is for my feminines, my women, you could have someone in your energy that is really trying hard to become, they may really be trying hard right now to ensure that you are tied to them through a child. But some of you have been hacked. And the person that's hacking you, they're using the information that they're finding through hacking you to do even more black magic. So they're most likely trying to figure out all of your plans, who is around you, who's coming towards you, and all of that. They want to know who or why or where are you celebrating so that they can sabotage everything in your life. All right. Oh, goodness. Why is so much coming out? I've only been gone off the channel for like 3 or 4 days, and it's like spirit is like, just tell it all. And I really didn't I wasn't planning for this. I don't think that I have all of the cards in this deck, but I feel like I'm missing cards in this deck. But let's just see what comes out. Okay. This is my first time using the Crack the Code deck. Apology. Yes, someone wants to apologize. Okay. But this person, either they're getting blackmailed or they may be trying to do something so that they can blackmail you. Yeah, wow. Something has come to a complete end. So you've ended a situation and someone's actions are catching up to them, and they may want to try and blackmail you because something has come to a total end. Copycat. Someone is either trying to copycat you, or you have a person that's trying to copycat a person that's entering your life. Someone here is reading a lot of energy. So if you're connected with someone, it's like someone is trying to copycat you. I feel like if you're a feminine, you have another woman that's trying to act just like you in hopes that a masculine will choose them or will stay with them. Then I feel like there's a divine feminine out here who has an ex that is very puzzled by why you're not coming back to them, why you've put a complete end to a situation. That ex is trying to copy the energy of another masculine in your energy, because that's why they're meditating and visualizing and sending all of this energy to you, because they're wanting you to choose them. So there's a divine feminine and a divine masculine who are either connected or about to connect. You both have karmic exes and family members that are doing the same things to both of you. Man, it's like you are in the jungle right now. Goodness. There's so much here. Yeah, access denied. Somebody here is getting tarot readings, but yeah, because it's like the access has been denied, like that you've blocked communication with somebody. So somebody here now is illegally watching, hacking, and stalking you to get information. They're getting tarot readings, but the tarot readings, somebody here, the tarot readings isn't enough. Somebody is getting tarot readings also, and it's not enough. So now they're paying for magic to be able to astral travel. This is that person, like I said, that is watching, hacking, stalking, spying. They're paying for very heavy black magic to be done, but this person is also astral traveling, or they're having someone to send demonic spirits and things like that to you because your energy is so pure. Somebody cannot tap into your energy. Pure, you have purify here and kicked out. This person was kicked out of your energy possibly around Christmas. And someone may be getting arrested. You're being divinely guided here. Yeah, someone here is doing black magic and confusion spells. And like I said, catfish. Someone here is playing on your emotions by trying to catfish you and doing all of these confusion spells. But they're only creating more blockages and obstacles for themselves. They're being stuck now to whatever they're sending out while you're manifesting new celebrations. I feel like your spirit guides keep telling whoever this is, like, hey, you're going the wrong way. You need to leave this divine feminine and or divine masculine alone, because there's a relationship here that's meant to be. And I just hope that this reading was like, it'll give you clarity about a missing piece here. Someone here is sending out a lot of energy because they are very much obsessed with you. Okay. But like I said, for some of you, what the missing piece, that what I'm getting for many of you, the missing piece is you don't realize that you're being attacked by people in your life. You're also being attacked by the people in someone else's life that you are either connected to or connecting with. There's something very precious and divine here. And if you notice the divine feminine and masculine energy that are coming together, this reading doesn't really tap into their union, because God really doesn't want information about this couple to come out. People are already getting readings on both of you and looking into this connection. God is not really allowing much to come out about the two of you together. He's only showing right now what the two of you are going through separately, but you're doing this work, and eventually you will come into, if it's not another person, this is you just coming into union with yourself. Because I never want to create the narrative, or which would be an illusion, that everything that you're doing is all so that you can come into union with another person. You healing yourself, if you are truly in a divine connection, as you heal, the other person, they will heal. As they heal, you will heal, and eventually there will be a union. But the two of you right now are doing quite a bit of work, I feel. You're in the playoff. This is the playoffs for you. And every single game counts. Every single game counts. But what most people don't know, another missing piece, is that you, and for some of you, whoever you're connecting with, that you're meant to build this life with, you've already been deemed as the MVP. Everything that you've done in every game up until the playoffs, they already know who the MVP is. They already know. They already have the trophy waiting for you. Your name has already been printed on that trophy. You already have the crown of victory. You're just showing up to the game now. It's already been written. It's already done. You already won. That's what these people who keep doing this work, that's what they don't realize. So whatever they're getting as far as in these tarot readings, the astral traveling, the projecting, none of that really matters. Like, it's already over, really. It's already over. Everybody knows who's going to win the game. Main male, card number 1, divine masculine, Aries season, alpha, mature woman, poverty, privileged lady, wealthy man. And here's a mature man. I feel like there's going to be a main male here and a privileged lady coming together. There's a mature woman out here, I feel, who has wanted, it's really weird, but there's like a mother figure out here who sees a masculine with a potential to be a wealthy man. They're purposely doing things behind the scenes so that this man will be in poverty, because they want to keep this man stuck to them in some way. They don't want this man to be with this privileged lady. They don't. Yeah, but you can't change it. This connection, there's a connection here that's written. You have the Lovers here. There's going to be changes because someone here is of high honor. Yeah. It just is what it is. And I told you guys, I knew I was missing some cards. Bam, here it is. Because I keep saying missing piece. I remember before I said, I feel like I'm missing a card or cards from that other deck. The card that was missing is addictions. Someone here has addictions. There you have it. Someone is addicted to something. And they could be addicted to spiritual stuff. They could be addicted to spell work, pills, drugs, sex, anything. Somebody here is addicted to something or someone. That's the missing piece. This is the reason why someone's life is going the way that it's going, and they are currently at a breaking point because they are hiding the fact that they are obsessed with you, and they are struggling with addictions. There you have it. Yep. That's it. I don't know who this is in the situation, but yeah, someone has addictions, and you may want to be careful. Because I feel like a person here is possibly like many people who have addictions. They're very manipulative, and you could feel like everything is going well with this person. This is someone here who was like a functional addict. They have addictions. They're losing a lot of stuff, and they're completely obsessed with you because they're trying to drain your energy. Like I said, someone is living a double life. They have an addiction and you don't know about it. For some of you, this could be a past situation. This is just clarity and confirmation. It's the missing piece that you've been missing. Someone's addictions, and they could have gotten these addictions. Let's just go through it. This is a long reading, but this is going to help somebody. Somebody here has become addicted to things because of family trauma, dealing with an older male in their life. This is a man. He's dealing with addictions because he was not able to overcome some type of family trauma, dealing with some type of abuse from a man in his family. This man's family does not like this divine feminine because divine feminine they're afraid that this divine feminine would be able to tap into their family secret. These could be people who are considered, as I said, affluent or elite. They could be a part of some type of secret society or whatever. This could simply be their, people in this family, they're in fraternities or sororities, secret societies or whatever. They do not want the truth about their family to get out. Therefore, they have a real problem with this extremely intuitive divine feminine coming around this masculine. This masculine has a mother figure who does not want this masculine to get away. It's his mother figure and this masculine's friend, or bro, we would say. There's a lot of secrets here in this family, and with this masculine who's dealing with addictions, with their friends and their family. And it's because this masculine who is very sneaky and hiding addictions, this masculine is a habitual liar and a master manipulator because they're always under the influence. This, for a lot of you, is a past situation, because I keep getting drawn to a situation has come to a complete end. This masculine with these addictions, they've created such a mess because of their lies that I feel like there's a whole group or like a secret society, cult, coven, clan, or whatever that has been going against a divine feminine. They're looking for information that's not there. Another missing piece is that this divine feminine is completely innocent. This divine feminine never did any of the things that this lying, addicted, broken-hearted man has said that they've done. This man has had groups of people attacking a divine feminine. This is old for a lot of you because this reading, bits and pieces of this reading has been coming out now for a year. This is coming to an end. Like I said, we're in the playoffs now. Something here is finally going to hit the fan completely. It's going to be all over. And it could be something that ends to a lawsuit or involving the police. Because someone here has been lying, slandering, illegally hacking someone. Another situation is too, whoever this person is, there could be an ex that a divine feminine has. Divine feminine, this reading could be picking up on more than one ex that you have. You could have an ex from your past that is very puzzled as to why you keep rejecting them. It could be because this obsessed person from your past that has these addictions has been sending illusions towards you and another ex from your past that perhaps is supposed to be coming back into your life. So you have someone here who has completely like hexed your entire love life. Okay, you could have a person from your past that has good intentions for you and someone that you haven't connected with, both trying to come into your life, but you have some type of weird, crazy, obsessed ex-lover who's dealing with addictions that is like them and whoever they are connected to, they're hexing everything in your life, hexing and cursing it. But this is a past life situation. The reason why you ran into this person is due to something perhaps in your bloodline. Because this person that's in your life that's doing all of this, they carry the same energy as someone in your bloodline. I hope y'all are following me. So now that you've renounced yourself from any type of covenant, contract, or partnership in this timeline or any old timelines, that automatically purges something out in your bloodline, as well as this very, very crazy karmic ex in your life. To add insult to injury, the same thing could be happening to your actual counterpart. So you're feeling this on all ends. But right now, focus on yourself. Your counterpart has to worry about their own situation. Focus on your situation. You can send up a prayer for them, but you need to get out of the jungle yourself. You're in the jungle right now. Something is over, but somebody wants to catch you slipping. I cannot believe, like, look, it says hazy. Things here are unclear. You're uncertain about things. And someone here is possibly constantly trying to seduce you. They could have an illness. Someone could definitely have a sex addiction. I'm hearing, someone here could have a sex addiction. The reason why this person has these addictions, it comes from their trauma. This is a man who has been traumatized by another man. Okay. An older man. It's a family secret. You need to focus right now on being creative. Artists and musicians here, friends, go out, have a good time. You have a secret admirer, but eventually there's probably going to be a court situation here. And someone here is upset. There's a woman out here who is upset. So this could be a woman that's connected to this ex, that could have been working in cahoots with them to go against you because of the lies that they told on you. You're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. You're thinking and contemplating about what you want to do next. Okay? I feel like you're going out, you're celebrating, maybe you moved to a new city, you're going to a new city, you're traveling, you're enjoying yourself. There is a storm brewing here and somebody is going to be humiliated. You should be keeping yourself away from this situation, whatever it is. Or these people, they did something to try and humiliate you. So let me say this, because I'm remembering a reading that I did last year, and I said this the other day. Even if someone tries to publicly humiliate you, don't even worry about it. Let's think about it. Most celebrities have been humiliated. There's been some type of humiliation, a scheme, scam, or a scandal that has happened. Okay? Somebody wants to try and, stab you in the back because they see that you're in a honeymoon phase in your life. For some of you, this is a friend of yours or someone that poses as a friend to another person in your life. Their goal is to sabotage you in some way. Sorry, you guys. There's like something blowing over here. Yeah. They're trying to get people on their team. These are scare tactics being used. Yeah. Trolls and the other man is here. So someone here has possibly lied to like a man that's interested in you. This could be this ex that is very, very puzzled as to why you're treating them the way that you are. You're moving on, but somebody has done something, I feel, to humiliate you or to lie about you to possibly a group of people, but especially to a person who actually cares about you. This person is they don't understand, like, why are you running away from them? Why are you treating them this way? This is a lot of bad juju and black magic. Somebody here has done something online and they've gotten a person who you should be connecting with to buy into whatever this story is. Either this is an ex of yours or this is someone that is in your life now and you're thinking about giving them the cold shoulder because of how they're acting. There's just there's a running lie that is going on that has a lot of people turning against you, and it was all started by this person who has been abused and has addictions. It's all their fault. I'm telling you, it's their fault completely, 100%. They have done all of this work. And this person is like a genius. They've had everybody to pretty much work against you, to turn on you, all because they could not heal. This person has been pillow talking with different women, because I am picking up this as a man, different women to work against you. They could be in a relationship with someone who's very spiritual. They are telling this person to do spell work on you. I feel like this person is hacking your devices. And they're possibly like sending out messages to people from what looks to be your account. People probably think that you're crazy. There's no telling. Like, this person has done a lot to try and sabotage you. And it's all because you either try to get this person to heal or they feel like you know their dirty little secrets. And the craziest part is, I don't even think that you care. I think that for many of you, you're a sweetheart. You were just doing what you do, which is trying to heal. You was just trying to help this person, and they tried to destroy your life. And they got a whole team of people to help them in doing this. And the thing is that because you are innocent, every single person that bought into this lie, they're all going to go down. I don't care if they're your friends, your family. People should have known better than to even think that you would do any of the things that this person lied and said that you did. And because they did not check for themselves, they now will have to inherit all of the bad karma that this master manipulator who has all of these addictions, every single thing that person received, every person that believed them, trusted them, and went against you, they're going to have to pay it too. Because these people, this was a group effort. They went too far. They went too far. And they did this to a real high priestess. And that was another thing that was a missing piece. You're a high priestess. You did all of this to a high priestess. Wow. All of their investments are going to just be gone. Like, somebody's going to lose all of their money. Someone here is going to deal with lawsuits, like legal issues. I'm telling you, every single thing that they even thought about wishing on you is going to happen to them. Because this was a narcissist. An extreme narcissist. that went up against a high priestess, divine feminine, earth angel. And then not only did they go against you, you guys, and I'm not rambling, like I'm just telling you what I'm getting right now. Not only did they go against you, this person went up against people who truly, truly care about you. Whoever did this, not only did they try to send all of this stuff to you, they tried to send this stuff to your divine counterpart. Whether this divine counterpart is someone from your past or someone entering your life, the energy has been sent out, so they have to pay for that. Not only did they attack one earth angel, they attacked your other half. That's the reason why this is going to be so bad, because you're supposed to be going into a new cycle where you're supposed to have a business, a baby, a life with someone. This is what this upgrade was all about. And they decided to attack you and to attack the person that you are either reconnecting with or connecting with. This was a huge mistake. But I'm telling you right now, these people are going to, I'm telling you, they're sitting there, they are praying right now. Man, these people, they're definitely going to experience poverty. And whoever this mature woman was in the background that was doing, for some of you, this mature woman, this is someone in your family, I feel, that created this issue sort of for you, okay? Because maybe this was a person in your family that participated in some bad juju back in the day. And that's the reason why this person came for you in this life. So you have to pretty much pay the karmic debt possibly from a mature woman somewhere in your family because they participated in some black magic, bad juju. That's what attracted this negative, like, what do I want to call it? Like this negative masculine energy to come towards you. So, you know, it's like David and like you had to battle this person. You have to like battle Goliath, and Goliath now here, whoever this karmic masculine, they're going to fall on their own sword. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Right? That's what I'm saying here. But it won't just be them. Whoever participated in these activities with them, they're all gonna catch hell. I mean, and this there is an ex that's very puzzled as to why this situation is happening or how it's happening or whatever the case is. But I do feel that you have people, friends, or even lovers from your past that could have been contacted while this person was trying to copycat you. They fell for this. Instead of them coming to you to say, hey, you know, did you send me a message or did you do something? They retaliated against you based on something that was fake. I'm definitely getting where someone was creating fake accounts, like photoshopping fake accounts and all of this. Somebody was very skilled at hacking and sending out a lot of bad stuff. And then they were connected to someone that had them also doing black magic. The people who did not believe in you, trust you, or remember that you're the MVP, oh man, they're going to really have to pay for it. A lot of you right now, though, this happened, you can never return to your past or anyone from your past, really. I mean, I hate it because I do feel for some of you, there's a person from your past who could be trying to come back around. And it could be a lover. They may not really have bad intentions for you, but they were connected to this karmic lesson of yours. You may not ever be able to really trust them because they went against you when it came to this person. This is like, you know, when someone from your life or your past, they go and they tell somebody else from your past that, you know, you've done something really bad, or they tell them a lie, and then the other person, they believe it. They don't come to you and get any type of clarity or confirmation. They just believe it, and then they join the team to attack you. You're dealing with a bunch of bandwagon jumpers here, like a bunch of people who They claim to be supporting you, and then somebody came in, told a lie, slandered your name or whatever, went against you and your life purpose. They all jumped on the bandwagon, and now it's like it's time for the final game, and you're being called out as the MVP, and now everybody's like, oh no, I didn't say that, I've been at every game. But they were at all the games like booing instead of like being a cheerleader. They were screaming in the stands, F you, like, and now they're like, they think that you were playing the game the whole time. I'm just telling you guys what I'm seeing right now in my mind. They think that because you were running up and down the court trying to win the game, that you never saw them. Like they act like you didn't hear them. You know what I'm saying? It's like God knows his children's voice. A mother knows her child's voice. A mother can be in a store and she can hear 1,000 kids screaming, Mom. She knows that one child that belongs to her. These people thought you didn't hear them when they were in the stands saying F you and screaming boo. No, you heard them. But I guarantee you they're going to come up to you when you get that crown of victory, when you get that MVP trophy, and they're going to act like they've been out there rooting for you the whole time. No, they weren't. So be very careful of the people who try to come into your life now, whether new or old, but especially old, because many of them, I'm telling you, they are connected to something in your bloodline and to a very, very karmic situation that has happened in your life that was also attached to your bloodline. And it doesn't matter what type of illusion they fell for. If they were not on such a low vibrational energy or frequency at the time, they would have known better than to ever have trusted somebody that had it out for you anyway. They wouldn't have ever sided with your enemies. Wow. Everybody just missed out on being with a star. That's all there is to it. And God wanted it that way so that when you get that trophy, when all of the new deals come in, when the upgrade comes in, when all the new millions are added, they can't come. Security is going to know. Don't let them through the door. They can't touch you now. You wanted to side with my enemy? I'm putting your picture up everywhere. All of my security knows you. If your face so much as gets scanned in, we know. All hands on deck to stop you. 3 of Pentacles. This collaboration is over. The world. What I just say? These cards are not even flipped upright. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody wants to rush in towards you and seduce you and be charming and flirt with you. This is a trickster spirit. They were a part of some type of group, cult, clan, organization that was committed to ensuring that you did not level up. They didn't want you to have your spiritual graduation. They didn't want you to have wish fulfillment. They did not want you to choose a new path in life or a new lover, something that was destined for you. Look at this, the Lovers, and here the 10 of Pentacles. I can't make this up. Somebody did not want you to be in the spotlight. They did not want you to have their crown of victory. They didn't want you to have any type of rewards, recognition, or success. They didn't want you to win this game. But I promise you they're about to come towards you right now and act like they were your biggest cheerleader. No, they weren't. This person did everything to hold you back. They went in and they studied all of the ways to hold you back. 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. This person didn't offer you anything. The Page of Cups is in the reverse with the 7 of Swords in the reverse. This person offered you nothing. This person decided to side with people to work against you. They studied this situation. The Knight of Pentacles here. Somebody lied about you and tried to ruin your reputation. And you have someone here that has tried to come into your life and be sweet and charming. And the whole time, they were siding with your enemy. But I don't feel like this person really knew. They didn't know the truth. But the fact that they went against you. But that's what God will do. He will put his angels and his prophets right there in the darkest place. And it's up to you to figure out if that person is good, bad, evil, or ugly. And a lot of people listening to the crowd, they decided that you were bad, that you were evil, and you were ugly. But the chariot is here for you, and they cannot go. They cannot go. Five of Cups. These people now, they're angry. They're upset. They're in despair. They have nothing but loss in their life now. They feel guilty for everything that they've done, and they will forever live with that. You know why? Damn. Justice for the Empress. Because you are the divine feminine. Nobody can take that from you. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. And the Sun. Y'all, I can't make this up. You have nothing but good things coming to you. It's like God is so happy with how generous you were. All of the ways that you treated other people with kindness and equality. You don't go out and believe lies that another person tells on somebody. You give people the benefit of doubt. These people, they didn't do that for you. Even though they knew your character. They knew. They've come to your games. They've seen you be the best. As soon as somebody put a rumor out about you or lied on you, they all turn their back on you. Every last one of them. The Temperance is here in the reverse with the Devil and the Nine of Wands. There is no balance or harmony here when it comes to this situation. You could definitely be dealing with somebody here who's a Sagittarius and or Capricorn. Nine of Wands. Now this person here is wounded. They're set back. They can't drain your energy anymore. Six of Cups. You're not looking over anything good about this situation anymore. And the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. You don't have any mercy for this person. You don't feel the same for this person anymore. Where there once was a Ten of Cups, you don't have that type of feeling towards this person. Doesn't matter if this is a friend, family member, or lover. This person now, they're in deep regret for what they did to you. Deep regret. Because I'm telling you, there is nothing that can be done to stop this person from receiving their karma. They jumped on the wrong bandwagon. They're with the losing team and they're stuck. You got a lot of endorsement deals coming in for you. And this person ain't going to have to sit there and watch. They knew. The thing, when you're dealing with a real divine person, you know. I don't care what comes up. That's why I say now, even when, like, dating, people who don't understand your divine mission, they don't need to be around you. Because if you don't understand that I'm going to go into spiritual battle, that everything, the devil himself is going to come against me, and when you should be protecting me, you working against me, I'll never let you sit in my boat because I know you're going to always poke holes in it. But that's exactly what God wanted you to see. Who is poking holes in your boat? Trying to sink you and drown you. But right now, the boat is about to go down and it's a yacht that's about to come and get you. If the yacht can't make it, you got a helicopter coming. It does not matter. You are divine. You are divinely protected, and do not let these people shake you. They were not in the gym with you. So when you get your MVP, your millions, your endorsements, and everything else, you let security know who they need to keep out. And it's the ones that's been right there with you. They thought they were sneaky. They thought it was funny for them to sit on your side, on your team, and actually be booing against you. They thought you didn't hear them. No, you heard them. Myself, I heard you. I heard you booing while you was in my stance. I heard you. The other people didn't drown your voice out. I heard you. God made sure I heard you. He made sure that I saw you too. Even when you had a bag over your face, I knew exactly where it was all coming from. It's about to be hell to pay for a lot of people. And like I always tell y'all, take the devil off your prayer list. Let them go through the hell. It's been a long reading. A lot came out in this reading. Like I said, I've been gone a few days. But I hope that this helped. You may have to play this one back a few times because a lot came up. But it's time because we're in the playoffs. The final game is coming. Just remember, you've already been crowned as the MVP. Don't worry about the rest of the team. Always go within so that you never go without. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I love you guys all very much. You made it. Congratulations. I love you. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.